Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. Website in the bottom is Liminal 11. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you want. Liminal11.com. Don't know if I said that correctly. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on the back, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Feel free to freeze frame on any of that if you need that information. What's going on for Leo? Okay. Something from the past is coming back. It may work out for you. Something from the past definitely coming back. When it ended, you were fine with it ending. That's the weird part for this. Like, because I'm like, this feels different. I'm not even really sure when it first shows up that you really want it, because it's kind of like, well, when that ended before, I was okay with it. In fact, maybe you wanted it to end. Whatever this was, I feel like either, at the very least, you've made peace with it. Kind of like, whatever it was, you're like, right now I'm fine with it. I look back and I'm like, no, that was good. So I guess that's two different options. Either when it ended, either you ended it, or some version of it you were happy when it ended, or enough time has passed where you're looking back and you're like, you know what, that ended and that was for the best, and I'm at peace with it. Not upset about it, kind of cool with it actually. So looking back, at the very least, you're happy with it. So when it kind of starts showing up again, I feel like your energy's like, well, why? Like, like what? Like why? Why are we doing this? Like what? Why? Why is it coming back? Curiosity. Curiosity's here. I feel like I want to know, like, what the deal is. I feel like I kind of want to know, like, what's the deal? Again, I'm not upset about it. Like, it was what it was, and where I am now, I'm okay with. So I'm kind of like, why is it showing up again? Like, for why? For what? Like, I don't even know what the deal is. And at first, I don't want to say you're shying away from it. I want to say you're not paying attention to it. I mean, you know how you're handling it. Maybe you are shying away from it. It doesn't feel like that's quite right. That doesn't feel like that's the right way to describe it. I feel like I'm just kind of like, I'm done with that. So I don't know. It's kind of like a buffet being rolled out in front of you, and you're kind of like, yeah, I've had enough of that. So I mean, I like macaroni and cheese, but that's boxed macaroni and cheese. I don't really need it. It's kind of like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, there was a time when I loved it. That time isn't now. So okay. I don't know. It's just, I don't feel like I'm paying attention to whatever it is. I'm just leaving it where it is. I'm accepting it for where it is. I don't have a problem with it, but I don't seem to need to go near it. I'm really not expecting anything to change with it. So I'm like, I feel like it's bothering me. Like, why is it here? Like, why is it here? Whatever it is, I just keep having that feeling. Like, why is it here? And it's like, I know what it is. I know what it's like. I know what it's about. I don't feel like there's any mysteries with it. It is what it is. It's irking. I feel like it's an irking feeling. Kind of like, it just keeps, it's like every now and then the thought just circles around. Like, oh yeah, that's still there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Why does it keep popping into my brain? I don't care. But why? Something here is trying to come back. Maybe, I don't know, something's left. The Seven of Wands, this is a tricky card with this situation, because I feel like whatever the connection was in the past with this person or situation, they never let it go. Is that good? Five of Pentacles, and then the Magician on its side, which is half good, half bad, in my opinion. They feel, I want to say the word dejected. Like they don't feel like they don't feel like they're in your good graces. Doesn't mean you're an enemy. Doesn't mean they're feeling like an enemy. But they don't feel like they don't feel like they're in your good graces, so that makes sense. I don't feel like enemy energy here. Like they don't feel like you're attacking them, because I feel like if that was there, they'd know it. If you were like, they'd know it. Like if they, I don't know how they would not know it. So it's not, they don't feel attacked. It's not like that, but they don't feel like they're in your good graces, because it's like, I feel like when somebody is in Leo's, like if you're not happy with somebody, I feel like they know it. I just feel like they know it. I feel like that's hard to hide. On the opposite side, if you do really like somebody and they're in your good graces, I feel like they know that very easily as well. So it's kind of this weird place where it's like not bad, but it's not as good as they want it to be. Okay. They're trying to come back. They're trying to reignite things. Is that allowed? There's good things coming here. There's possibilities here. I mean, the reading, I feel like the purpose of this reading is for you to decide if you're going to let it come back. Whatever it was before, I do feel like you already know what it is. I get a lot of Earth coming in. Even the Empress, even though the Empress, I don't know. The Empress kind of feels like you know what it is, but this especially, this is an Earth card. The Taurus card, sometimes this is called Taurus, is an Earth element. Hierophant, you don't have to equate it that way, but it's just kind of like it is what it is. That's kind of how this rolls. You know what it is. Ace of Pentacles, another Earth card. But it's kind of like it's already established is what it feels like to me. But it's kind of like you've grown this crop before. If you replant it, you know how to take care of it. You know what it's going to yield. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, you're going to have to plant the seed again, but you know what it's going to yield for you. You know where this is going to go. If it's corn seeds, You've grown corn before, you're like, you know how long it has to go, how many harvests you're going to get from it, what you have to have with it, what you have to do to make it work out. You know what it's about. And the question is, do you want it or do you want to walk on from it? It's either, well, it says past lives, but it's like you've already done this. Do you want to do it again? If you bring it back, does it bring you bounty that you want again? Or does it bring bounty for other people in your life that you're like, well, actually, this could actually be, like, for example, if you have relatives or friends or a family, and you're like, if I bring this back in, that could be very good for my family or my friends or whatever. There could be something really good here, kind of like, you know what, this could be very good for other people. Maybe that's why you want to bring it back. Because there is prosperity here. But the Death card, like, Kuthumi, I'm not saying I should read it this way, but I tend to read it like the World card. It's coming in, but you have to decide whether it's coming in. These two cards is telling me, plus this one, like, if you do open it back up and you do allow it back in, it's going to go the whole way. Like, you're going to get what you want out of it. You wouldn't start it to fail. You're going to start it to get it done, to get what you want out of it. So I don't feel any worries with that. We do have to address something from the past with this. Something from the past has to be addressed. When I see the Three of Pentacles in this deck, it kind of always shocks me that there's that plume. It looks like a plume of smoke behind it. So, like, there's a lot of work going on there, or something's going on there. But I feel like we have to work on addressing what went wrong, or why. We have to address why this kind of went where it went in the past. So this coming back, we have to address the past and why it ended before. As long as that is ended, I feel like things are fine. If that's not addressed, I feel like we're asking for problems. We just got to address it. I don't think we need to, like, go 10 days on a conversation with it. But it has to be addressed in some form if you want success here. Which I feel like that's why you're getting... If you decide to take it, that's why you're getting involved. So, for the success of it, right? And usually Leo's not afraid to bring something up anyway, so... This could be really good. It's going to be what you already know it is, though. So, you're bringing back something you already know what it is. You know where to apply it, you know what to do with it, it's going to be what it was before. Queen of Cups coming in with the peace card is like, I feel like I can be at peace with it as long as I realize what it was before is what it's going to be again. Feels very interesting to me that this might be a repeat. Is there anything else, any other added dimension I need to add for that for Leo? 7, the Chariot. The Chariot and then the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. It's a history card. I don't think I have it anywhere else down here. But the Six of Cups and the dice is like there's history. You know what the history is. The Chariot card is kind of like coming in saying, realize that it's definitely what it was before. They're just highlighting like it literally is what it was before. If you try to make it something it wasn't or something different, there's going to be a lot of fallout. There's going to be a lot of problems. There's going to be a lot of discord. There's that information. Do with it as you will. The person or situation seems to be very bonded with you and expect a certain thing from you. I feel like you're very well welcomed. Whoever this is wants to be on your good side. Person, situation, they want you to look at them favorably. The Ten of Pentacles is like they see a lot of security with you. They see a lot of prosperity, the emotional release. I'm just seeing somebody that's very happy and like, yes, Leo is here. Very thankful that you are there. So the gratitude is there that you're there. I feel like this is all about, do you want it again? Usually when Leo walks away from something, I feel like you walk away for a reason, but if you want it back, you'll know what that reason is. So it's going to be what it was before. As long as you can find a place for it and you see it for what it is, it'll be easy for you. It'll be really easy for you. Maybe easier than usual. Whatever that means. Okay, anything else? Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.